All right, this is the official review for Mafia 2, which I just finished earlier. Um, Essentially, I showed you guys some footage before about the game when I was playing the demo. Essentially, it's a mobster game, the mob type game. Um, Set in the 40s and the 50s. You control the main character is Vito Scarella. You control him, and he goes to war. He's sent to the war. He comes back. Then he gets hooks back up with his friend here, Joe Barbaro, and then they get involved in the mafia scene. They get involved in the mob scene, and it takes you through different years. I mean, I'll skip through, show you some footage. This is where they meet up with a different guy here. This is Henry. But overall, it's a good game. This is a very, you see some shooting here. This is a very heavy cutscene game. So if you're not into cutscenes, telling most of the story throughout your game, this game is not for you. Put it aside and pick a different game, because you will not enjoy this, because this is most of the storytelling involved here is all through cutscenes, which I thoroughly enjoyed, because it was like watching a mob movie. Essentially, this game will make you want to play playing this game will make you want to watch like The Godfather or something like that, or at times I actually want to watch Back to the Future, just because the old 40s and 50s stuff that will take place in the game here. But overall, this is a very good game. It took me about 11 hours. Here they have the Playboy covers that you have to acquire. Not covers, but featurettes. This is one of the tame ones. Is why I'm showing it. Most of them are nude. I only got about 9. There's like 50. I'd love to go back and get all of them, but I don't have time for that. But so it's about 11 hours. But the target range for this game is going to be about 10 to 15 hours, which is not bad. I mean, it's a decent for not by today's standards. It's decent. I mean, hey, it's like 3 times as long as Kane and Lynch 2 was, so it's already got that beat by a mile. But as you can see here, we get some shooting. The aiming system is fairly decent. It's not great. Actually, somewhere towards the end of the game, I actually found that you can, when you're in cover and then you pop out, the game actually auto aims right to the enemies, pretty much right to their head. But it took me most of the game to actually figure that out. But that's neither here nor there. All in all, this was a good run through. The cutscenes were good. The whole mafia mob environment was awesome. They nailed everything. This is if you take a look back here, this is some of the stuff here. This is still the 40s, but what eventually happens is your character gets pinched, arrested, and he spends some time in jail, which you'll go through if you play the game. This here is after. This is the 50s. The whole era, the whole landscape of the game changes because of the decade has changed. The cars are different. All the buildings have changed. The roads are different. The music is different. All the stations have changed. Obviously they've acquired the style of the music from the 50s as opposed to the 40s from before. Even the cop cars have changed. It's great. It's I like the way they did what they did with that there. A couple other things that you can actually upgrade your. Hey, you see dude Eddie here getting some head here. You can upgrade your cars, and you can upgrade your clothes. The clothes is just a matter of the different clothes that you can acquire, different shirts and trousers, different suits, more expensive suits with raincoats and stuff like that. The cars, there's just a few things you can do with cars. You can upgrade the engine. You can tune it twice. You can make it faster and then make the handling better, and that's as far as that goes. You can change the color. You can repaint. and you can change your license plate. You can customize the plate to say whatever you want, up to I think six characters and stuff like that. But which also plays a part in when you're wanted from the cops. You can repaint or change the license plate and drop the wanted rating off of you. Just like if you're wanted a person, you can change your clothes and then your wanted rating just goes away entirely. But all in all, very good game. I would say, as far as the replay value goes, the replay value is very limited. There's not much to do other than maybe going back and collecting all like the Playboy Playmates centerfold, and there's some posters that you can get, but nothing crazy. It's not like there's a whole bunch of side missions. It's not like GTA. It plays a lot like those type of games, but it's not like GTA where it has a whole ton of side missions and you can do 8,000 different things. It's not like that. The main story is basically the focus of what you can do, and that's all there is to it. There's a few other things you can do, but as far as the replay value, it's very limited. Very limited. Chances are you're not going to want to replay because you're not going to have a reason to go back and keep doing other things or replay certain missions just to get these Playboy things. But all in all, good game. It's solid. Definitely the best mafia mobster type game that I can say I've ever really played. I'm gonna go ahead and say give it an 8. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. And if you're at all interested in, if you like action games, those free world kind of games, and you like mafia stuff, you like mobsters, this is definitely for you. Definitely pick this up. Definitely give it a run. Solid 8 out of 10. That's all there is to it. I mean, as you can see here, more than cutscenes. Like I said, there's some nice twists. There's some, but in the end, it's your classic, mafia stuff. If you've seen a mafia mob movie, there's not much here that's gonna surprise you, quite honestly. But still good, still fun, a fun playthrough. I really enjoyed it, and I would highly recommend anybody that's, if you want a good action game right now and you like mobster stuff, pick up Mafia II. I definitely recommend it.